Welcome back to another video. This video will be about tomorrow, and tomorrow is Långa Lugnet, the third race of the Swedish mountain bike marathon series, and I'm out on the infamous or famous trails of Rocklunda doing a little pre-race spin. No, pre-race spin is on the same day as the race. It's kind of a leg opener day and checking the equipment, because at the end of the loop I felt something rattling on my bike, and as it turned out, the quick release for the through axle had just unscrewed itself, so my front tire, front wheel was not entirely tightened to the fork, which is always a nice thing when riding on the trails. And I've got help to do some things on the quick release, so I hope the wheel stays in place. That's why I'm out here checking out like some rougher terrain, so get the impact of the wheel and see if it sticks in place, and also to build some kind of confidence, because if you ride Rocklunda, nothing is particularly hard anymore. And actually the sun's coming out, and I gotta get going, so I'll see you in a while. And so far so good, quick release in place, and yeah, did a decent lap here at Rocklunda. It's one of those places I've written about it, and I told you about it, that I disliked so much at first, but now, yeah, it's actually one of my favorite places to ride, even though I don't dare riding all the track selections, but it's one of the most fun places to ride here in Västerås. So legs felt good and hopefully ready for tomorrow. Just a little quick spin more and then I'm done. So next time I'll see you on this one, it'll be in Falun.
One eternity later.
Oh, you gotta love getting up at 5:15, going to races. Well, just get it.
inches later.
That is Långa Lugnet, done and dusted. Not so dusted this year, as you could see on the footage. It was in many places mighty swampy, I'd say. I even got off my bike and walked it or ran it for a couple of meters because it was that swampy. Yeah, but a really tough course. I haven't ridden it before. It's like 60 kilometers and it contains 1100 meters of climbing, I'd say. And yeah, it's up and down, up and down, up and down all day. And it starts, as you could see on the footage, with this ride up this where the cross-country skiers go, the Mördarbacken as they call it. And I could feel already there that my legs weren't in it. Like, it took me like 10-15 kilometers to just get in the game. So I just didn't have the push, and I had to let group after group pass me on the gravel roads after the first climb. So that's of course not a good feeling to have. I was struggling with thoughts of, yeah, should I give up the race? But I don't want to get into that swing of things of not finishing races. So I decided to keep on pushing. And yeah, and my legs started to get in the swing of things, and I got my riding together, and I managed to pick a few places. And I wouldn't say I rode in groups, because it was mostly like, I would say, like a solo mission all day. It was like riding a short while with one guy and then pass him and on to the next one, or get passed by someone. So it was a really stretched out field, at least where I was riding in the race. So yeah, not much help there. And yeah, the last loop was bloody hard. I had this vision in my mind that I could push on it, because I heard that it was easy ridden, but due to the rain that came yesterday, nothing was easy ridden, because it was swampy. The bike didn't roll as fast as it should have done when it would have been dry conditions, but that's part of the game. But yeah, I had to work really hard on the last loop, and unfortunately I had to give in on a sprint. Yeah, because going down to the finish, it's this built trails, like downhills with berms and everything, and that's not my best thing to ride. And I lost one place there, and yeah, I had this other guy on wheel, and I thought, I'm not gonna lose this, but I did. So yeah, but all in all, I have to be satisfied finishing just under 3 hours on this course under these conditions. And it actually, I thought I would be like dead last in the Masters above 40 category, but I finished like 28th in the Masters above 40 category. So yeah, that's a better placing than I had at Lida Loop. So yeah, and I have to be content with that. 28th, or was I 30th? Yeah, really somewhere there. 28th I was 28th. Yeah. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, please drop a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, comment, yeah, do those kind of things. And as always, see you on the next one. Ciao.